That's another thing that you deal with in the book is how archaeology and history is being used as a political tool by the Israeli government.
So in any archaeological site, there's a decision to be made about, in a sense, what you display to the public, because it's in the nature of archaeology that there are many different layers. There's the present, the 18th century, the 15th century, the medieval period, before it, the earlier periods. But what happens now in Israel is that they dig down through all the Ottoman period, through the Byzantine period, and just present the rediscovery of the Jewish past. There's one period of history which is privileged at the expense of all the others. And what was also very clear in my research at the time was that there is money available to preserve important Jewish remains, which are put up and open to the public, and you have amazing synagogues from the 1st, 2nd century. But equally, alongside that, there was a case of, in a complex that was discovered next to Damascus Gate on the edge of the old city of Jerusalem, the synagogues were preserved, but the Armenian chapel had the road built over it and was not saved. The mosaic was lifted and taken off to a museum. It was recorded. It wasn't that it was just sort of disappeared. It's there in the archaeological record. But as a tourist, when you walk past it today, there's a synagogue and there's a road where the Armenian church was.
And it's to give an impression that Jerusalem has had a predominantly Jewish population.
And indeed, the government effort is to show it almost as an exclusively Jewish.
Exclusively, yes.
Which is never true. It was always a pluralistic town. There was always a Jewish presence, but there was also, from the early Christian period, a Christian presence, and from the 7th century, a Muslim presence. And that is the glory of the Levant. It is this incredibly mixed world where different religions, different ethnic groups all manage to form some sort of coexistence.